They always bring up these different things, man.
Yeah, they know that they went in Afghanistan and all of those.
All
the
that.
war on terror was bullshit. Everybody know.
Was Afghanistan? What was the one before that?
Iraq.
Iraq.
Yep,
Iraq. Yeah.
Millions of people dead. Millions. Just bodies on top of bodies. You know? That's the mark that America has left on the world. You know, it's a bloody one. Yeah.
And no one, like, the people living outside of America see this and understand that. You people that's living here, you don't understand that. Like, they literally bomb villages, hospitals, schools daily.
Daycares.
So why do you think these other nations, Middle Eastern countries, these African countries, even some of the European countries have this built up animosity toward America? Because they've been effing them over, fucking their people over for so long. You know, and the, you know, the people, I mean, go ahead, bro.
They always got their hands in the politics and control of governments in various places of the world. You know, if that leader of a particular big government that have their sovereignty, if they're a threat to you know, the Western status quo, you know, democracy, they're gonna, you know, create a boogeyman. Go over there, have a, you know, justify in the media why, you know, their leader must be, you know, took down.
Create a proxy
war with them. Fund rebels, send aid and weapons to them. That's what they've been doing that since the beginning.
We had like groups like ISIS. Groups like ISIS is funded by the Israelis,
CIA,
and the CIA. You know, Al Qaeda was funded by the CIA.
And boogeyman Osama bin Laden. CIA.
So, you know, all these things are just being revealed. Esau's just being revealed in these last days, you know? All his dirt's coming out.
I'm say this and this brother gonna preach
Proverbs 6, starting at verse 16. These 6 things doth the Lord Yahweh hate, yea, 7 are an abomination unto him. A proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood.
If he went around the earth shedding innocent blood, all he had to do was do a square deal. But this man is the ultimate drug dealing kingpin. He knows the gangster, if you will. What you niggas wish you were in these streets, this man really is it in the world.
This nigga,
he go places. Let me say this. He go places, and he said, oh, "I got a deal." But what he do at the deal? He rob you for what he's supposed to be getting, and he keep his own shit. Now he got both. He got, it said, what he said, what's the movie, Tony Montana shit, what's the, Scarface. He said, what happened? He says, I got the money, yeah, I got the money, and the give it to me. That shit, man, that's what he does. He just doubled up, now he's got a power move to make. This is what the fuck this man does in the earth. He robs you or he gives you the fake shit that you thought you was getting, so he still doubles up. But this is the type of guy that this is. And y'all glorify this man, y'all gonna go down with this man. But the point is, in the earth, the same thing is playing out.
Quick point, his brother brought up Osama bin Laden, right? Osama bin Laden he made deals with E. He built military bases over there in the Middle East for Esau. And what did Esau do? Turn around and turn his back on him and make this motherfucker the biggest face of terror throughout the whole world. That's how he worked.
Osama bin Laden's father, he was a business partner to George Bush.
Scripture say if he have needed be, he will use it.
But when he have no need,
show you how blatant they was with how they was using this man. He even had a stunt double. He had a stunt double that they was using the whole time.
It is a movie.
And the actual name of the actor who's playing Osama was Tim Osman. He was a CIA operative.
I heard it.
So his double, man, but that's what he does, man.
I can't think of the name of the movie, but there's a movie about that exactly. Exactly about that. Yeah, that was about But the body double actually had, it was really like a Saudi prince or some shit. You know, it was somebody like that, but he had a double, but the double actually had political agendas, so he would go and make speeches and shit, because the son was a drunk or something. It was a good movie. But we art imitates life. Y'all got it.
That's Proverbs 16 and 18. In heart that devises wicked imaginations, feet that be swift and running to mischief. Going into how he got his hand in everything, man. He's a busybody.
Yeah. You want to bring the Habakkuk too? Nether keep it at home?
Yeah. Select,
oh, you want to have something else?
Yeah, real quick.
He enlarged his desire as hell.
You want Habakkuk, bro?
I am.
Oh, can you read that part about the thick clay?
Yeah, I'm gonna read all of that. Let me get this. A brother mentioned this a second ago. Sirach chapter 12, verse 16. An enemy speaking sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit. He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. And though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee. He will shake his head and clap his hands and whisper much and change his countenance. The other one I think is in the 14th chapter. What's it?
If you do it good,
No. He have need of thee, but
Yeah, 14. I mean, it may be 13 and
it's 13 and if you have need of thee, he will be with thee. But with
That's
12,
right, 12 or 13.
it's got to be 13. I'm looking at 13 now. I didn't see it in 12. Right here, verse 6. If he have need of thee, he will deceive thee and smile upon thee and put thee in hope. Where to go? And put thee in hope. He will speak thee fair and say, what wantest thou? And he will shame thee by his meats until he have drawn thee dry twice or thrice. And at the last he will laugh thee to scorn. Afterward, when he sees thee, he will forsake thee and shake his head at thee. Yep, that was pretty much it.
So natural deceiver.
It's another scripture that says, if you speak it fair, believe him not. There are 7 abominations in his heart.
Yep.
Always got an agenda.
Also pick our voices up too.
Come. That was that. So let me hit that Habakkuk. Habakkuk,
2 and 3.
yeah, I might as well start at the top though. Habakkuk 2 and 1. I will stand and watch I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved from the Heavenly Father. We're watching. But we're watching everything that the Heavenly Father put the Spirit on us to pay attention to. Particularly now we're talking about World War III. It says, and the Lord answered me and said, that's why we're able to see it, and you people can't see it. All right? It says, and the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. And we're watching these speak and not lie right now, right? Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry.
This world war is not going to tarry any longer. When it comes, like I was saying earlier, it's here. It ain't going nowhere. It's no future after World War III.
You can't turn. It's not going to turn back.
Stop looking at the movies where the post-apocalyptic. That's all fairy tale.
Yeah.
That's all fiction. It's after this World War III. That's when the kingdom of heaven will be ushered in.
Yep, it says, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright.
I just want to add a little more to that.
Yep.
You know that this last world's war is going to be the final war, because there's no more beasts in the book of Daniel. After the 4 beasts, that's it. Then it just talks about the kingdom.
Forever and ever.
Forever and ever. So that's how you know there ain't gonna be no more wars after the 4 beasts is destroyed.
And it clearly shows you how Shai come to take the beast down.
Exactly.
By dashing. I forgot how I said dash the spark clay or something like that.
Mixed with mire and clay.
Yep. And then he reigns forever after he took the crown.
Yeah. Book of Revelation said, whoa.
Yep.
3 of them. World War I, World War II, and World War III.
Right.
No more woes after that.
Okay.
And then all that you Christians know that's supposed to be happening in the kingdom of heaven, that part now comes into play. We will learn no more war. There won't be any more anger and wickedness, and you know.
I mean, Isaiah the 2nd chapter.
Yep.
There ain't gonna be no wars because we're gonna get rid of all the weapons.
Yep.
Right now, they're making the weapons for this war, but after the Lord uses them for this war, there ain't gonna be no need for them anymore.
It's
Bars. That rhymes.
Right? The scriptures got bars. He say, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Speaking of this man that's being revealed, the wicked, the Edomites. Okay? Those that make up, the countries that make up the beast are ran by him. All right, it says, yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, which is philosophy, right, that wine, he is a proud man, which we read when you was reading in Proverbs. He hate a proud look and a lying tongue, right? It says, neither keepeth at home, right? He everywhere. Why your hand in everything, man?
Military bases, embassies, everywhere.
Yep. Too busy trying to conquer other places, and at home is all fucked up. Right? Your people on fucking opioids and shit.
Yeah.
Right?
All he does is he causes disturbances in wars.
Yep.
You know,
Opportunities to prosper.
And that's why the nations always refer to him as a plunderer. You know, you go around and you plunder everything.
Yeah. What's the other one they say? Pillage.
Pillage.
Yep.
And you know that because how do we got all this fentanyl? Where does that come from?
Right.
Coming from Mexico.
They sneaking it in. They sneaking it in.
Always blaming the tribes, you know.
Always.
When you all these opioids, where does that come from?
This shit is synthetic now. It's made in the laboratory.
Who controls these pharmaceuticals? Who runs that industry? And then when they got to pay out, say $3 billion, $4 billion, shit, they done made $100 billion.
Yeah.
So it's not, you know. Esau had, you know,
Taking the world and robbing them of their resources.
Yeah.
You know.
Said it. It says, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and it is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. That's why he's everywhere, so he can have all the resources and the identity of all people. You know, and you just leave more and more confused. Why do you think in his movies, the coldest shit is in his movies, right? In his movies, it show him as the good guy and the bad guy. You know, you don't know it, but you gotta side with one of them.
Yeah.
You know.
And if the good guy don't win, you know it's gonna be a sequel.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You got another chance, right?
Yeah.
It says
Because what's that? Avengers? Was it Infinity? The first one ended perfect.
Yeah.
When was it dude?
Thanos snapped his
Thanos, yeah, you know, he had ultimate control. You know,
took half the population.
yeah. But then, you know, of course they had to come back, but you know it's all movies and shit, but
it says verse 6, shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth with that which is not his, how long? And to him that had laden himself with thick clay.
Yeah, thick clay. You know, that clay word goes into the Hebrew word fire, which means heavy debt. You know, Esau, he just passed an $858 billion bill, NDAA bill, man. You know, for his military. You know, for other shit, and you know, for stuff that's, you know, Esau got some money towards you, going towards you, Israelites, to destroy you, man.
Yep.
You know, because these bills be like 1,000 pages and shit.
Yeah.
You know? So hey, that's that thick clay, man. And all them billions and billions of dollars is gonna be on the back of you Americans.
Esau got money to bail out his buddies, you know, the ones that are high. They bail each other out when they go bankrupt, or you know, they're whatever. But when it comes to the poor, you get crumbs, man.
Yep.
You don't get no bailouts. What happens if you can't pay your mortgage?
You evicted.
You get kicked out. You lose it.
they take your shit.
What? You know?
Yeah. Shit, they rather